got a haircut and I feel like I'm the prince of this city. I get what I want. I get what I need. I do what I please. She get on her knees. Okay, Prince, we need to get in this still. All right, what is going on, entertainers? Today I'm coming to you guys with another video. We're talking, hi, my name is T. Appearance on Winter's podcast. If you guys haven't checked out the podcast, go check it out on her YouTube channel. Okay. All right, so let's first get into it because a little bit it irritated me. But they get into like T's music and her coming up in the industry. T to me's resume is actually really nice. If you actually do your research on her, she's actually appeared in some scripted programs on like Prime Video and stuff like that. So she does actually do her big one. All right. So I feel like a lot of people sort of play with her because they see her on this baddies thing and they just think that she's just some loser or that she's just, some person that's not in the industry. And I really feel like I'm telling you, I feel like besides the looks, I feel like the girls kind of did their research on each girl that was on Baddies, and they see like, oh, this girl, like, she makes coin. Like, her YouTube alone makes a lot of coin. She has over 300K subs. Like, I get the coin off of YouTube too, so I know I could calculate how much the girlie's pulling in every month, and it's probably a good amount. Especially now with her being on Baddies, it's going to be even more. So, like I said, I feel like a lot of that had to do with the jealousy of the type of career that she does have. So they asked her a little bit about that. And then she also talked about how she started the whole, hi, my name is T. It's so funny how back in the day, I wish I was born earlier because it's like the corniest things, and I like T, but the corniest things used to get you popping. Oh my God. You used to just have to do makeup on YouTube, you blow. Okay? You say, hi, my name is T on video, you blow up. You say, hey, it's Brad on video, you blow up. Like, it's it didn't take that much. Now you gotta be extra creative. You gotta do 5 steps, jump through a hoop, a TikTok to trend and pop. It's kind of crazy when you really think about it, because it really wasn't that hard back in the day. I really don't think it was. I'm sorry. Nowadays, it's so much competition. It's not even funny. Everybody's doing the same thing, and nobody's original. Everybody's just copying off of each other. So, congrats to UT for coming up with that. So she said she used to put those type of videos, and she used to put it on her Finsta. And if y'all don't know what a Finsta is, it's like a throwaway social media account. So you kind of put anything you want in there. It's like random videos, random pictures. Oh, like if you going out somewhere, like, oh, I hope the food is good. Or like you show your panties. Oh, which panties and bra should I wear? Like stupid little stuff like that. Y'all, I had a Finsta. Tell me how I forgot the password. I'm so mad because if you, I ain't even gonna say the name of it. No shade. I ain't gonna say the name of it because y'all niggas gonna look it up. Okay. And since I didn't do that damn commercial, the hoes be investigating the kid. They just want to find out all about me. Okay. So that, but when I type in the name that I had of it, the profile picture is me sticking out my tongue, and it looks so corny. It's like me like, I look like a straight faggot. I said, oh, delete, report that account now. I don't know what I was thinking. I think I was like still in high school or something like that. But I forgot the damn spam, the damn Finsta account, so I can't even delete it, and it's still up. So that's the type of accounts that she used to do. The hi, my name is T, and then it sort of blew up, and she became like an internet sensation with the whole Will Vickies and everything like that. Right now, here's the thing, Winner. Hi, Winner. You could have asked her a lot more questions in regards to her career. You wanted to jump straight to Baddies. I'm like, goddamn, Winner. Like, can we just, talk a little bit? Because here's the thing. I've done interviews before. Y'all done seen them, okay? My whole thing with interviews is I feel like you should always not jump to the show that they're in or like what we're there to talk about. I get it. You want to get to the meat and potatoes, but sort of warm them up. And especially the transition from it. The transition was horrible. It's like she was like, okay, you do that. Okay, now let's talk Baddies. I'm like, okay, like, damn, like, can we learn a little bit more about T, like her family, Okay, like I feel like we got a little bit of that at the end versus the beginning where it would have been more useful because we were talking about what happened on Baddies, but they jumped straight to Baddies. Okay, and she said she also when she talked about her career and stuff, she said she did Wild 'N Out, but she didn't like it. I wonder why, and I want her to go in more in detail as to why she didn't like Wild 'N Out. Like, were they making fun of each other backstage or something, and it was roasting her? She couldn't take it. Hi, my name is T. I want to know. What was going on that you had to leave Wild 'N Out? Because Wild 'N Out's a pretty big gig for a comedian. A lot of comedians would, kick roly poly's knees in to be able to get a job like that. So, anyways, we get to Baddies, and of course, Winter got there quick, and she said T said she got paid handsomely to be on Baddies. Okay. Now, this is where I respect T because she's very intelligent too. That's what I like about her too. She doesn't seem like a dummy. She says that she did reality TV now versus then because then she didn't know herself. I said, that's 100% smart. Let me tell y'all, a lot of these people on the Not As Set Up, aka Not As TV, Zeus and all that, they'll hop on these networks when they're 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, barely knowing themselves. So when they're in these predicaments in these shows, they'll kind of let people tell them what to do. E.T. Tell them what to do, Scotty. Next thing you know, they end up looking stupid because they're so gullible and they're so naive. So I like the fact that she said she didn't do it when she was young because she didn't know who she was. Because she feels like, I guess now, can't nobody tell her who the heck that she is. I said, I know that right. Okay. Now I think Winter felt away. Because Winter was just like, because Tia was like, it's a spinoff of Bad Girls Club. It low-key is. It's an unofficial spinoff of Bad Girls Club Baddies. It's not an official spinoff. It's a remake, not a spinoff, though. Okay, Buena Murray, old pale white skin, did not sign off on this. Natalie's Chin did. Okay, so I wouldn't compare the two as a spinoff, an unofficial remake. That's what I call it, right? So I think Winter felt away. She's like, no. Baddies is like ghetto, and like it's like super like ghetto, and I'm like, I'm telling you, I still feel like Winter would do Baddies. I don't care what she says. All that hollering she do, let me write you a six-figure check so you don't have to work the rest of 2024. See how quick she'd be packing her bags and getting her sunscreen in her bags to be able to hop on that Baddies bus. I don't give up what she say. I don't care. I'm telling you, people do all that talking until a check come in their face, and then the whole mood changes. Look at Roly Poly. You know how much time she done quit Zeus? Oh, I'm quitting Zeus. I'm quitting Zeus. And we see her back to back every time. Bye. Winter, you're a liar. Okay? You know damn well you do Baddies if the proper offer was offered to you. Okay? And you got the correct accommodations. Let's keep it about now. I'm just saying. Okay? So she didn't really go too deep and specific as to what happened with the whole Rolly and ET situation. She did say ET, of course, was staring at her, but we heard her say that on her YouTube channel. She was basically saying ET was like staring at her, and then she was just like, I would like to this bitch. You're pretty. Look at you. You're so pretty. I guess she said she's pretty, so that way ET, I guess, didn't feel insecure. She felt like ET was insecure. That's why she was staring at her. Do I think that was probably the case? No, I feel like she was staring at her because Rolly and them already put her on game, and production and them probably already put her on game. So, hey, this girl, she, I guess, feels sick. Some of the girls don't like her already because she, I guess, complains. You should fight her. That's what I think happened, really. And we're gonna give it a back. That's what I think happened. That's why she was staring at her like that, and probably a little bit of insecurity too. So, yeah. She mentions the age gap of the viewers, which I've talked about on here before. 100% facts. The people that watch Baddies is not the same. Well, we're still included in the same audience, but like the newer audience is people watching Baddies now that didn't watch BGC. Because when Kat came on, y'all act like, who the hell is this lady? I said, how you watch BGC, but you don't know who Kat is? Okay, the infamous beach fighter, right? That's how I know a lot of y'all was young and that don't watch Bad Girls Club. Because I gagged when y'all didn't know who Katia was. Washington. Okay, so she makes a good point when it comes to that because the younger crowd, which I'm still young, but it's like the younger crowd they're a little bit more woke, because I feel like the BGC days, they probably wouldn't have liked T, and I feel like they would have edited T to make her seem more annoying than they tried to do on Baddies. So it's kind of funny how she mentions that, because that is a really, really good point. The fact that she made that. Okay, so this is what Winter irritated me. The interview not about you. It's about T. She was just like, so like on Bad Girls Club, like bitches was calling me a bully, and I'm like, not a bully, and like, you bully Kaylee, girl. You did. I'm sorry, Wookie Bat. You did, and it's okay. Kaylee was not a bad girl. We know that, but you bullied her, and it's okay. A lot of girls went on there bullied. Red with 2D's bullied. That's one of my favorite bad girls. If y'all don't know that, you want an answer for y'all. Who is y'all favorite bad girl? Red with 2D's. I really feel like Winter has not truly healed from her experience at BGC. I know it's like it was such a back in the day show, and like, she wasn't there that long, but I really feel like that trauma, I feel like BGC traumatized her, because Winter will bring it up at every beck and call. Okay, it could be somebody got pushed at a corner store. They told me that I pushed Kaylee in her back, but that bitch wasn't even a bad girl. Like, and they call me a bully, and like it could be somebody shopping at the store and they end up getting told that their belly's getting a little big. Remember when Persuasion would tell me I'm getting a little bit fat, and like I had to fight that bitch? Like, it's like, okay, we get it, Winter, but like you're not the subject at hand. Okay, that's all. That's all. Anyways, after Winter goes on her spiel, we get a little bit more into Baddies or whatever, and she feels as if the girls are sort of like picking on her because they felt a little bit intimidated or whatever. And Winter kind of calls the girlies out. She's like, Scotty, you a lame ass bitch. Roly Poly, you a big fat hippo. I said, expect them to clap back soon. Not Scotty, though. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Let's talk about this. Some of the girls that's on Baddies, they would not last the Bad Girls Cup. Scotty wouldn't even last a week. I'm sorry. They would have kicked her out quick. I'm sorry. She would not even last a week up in the house. No shade. They would have got rid of Scotty. I feel like the girls would have probably jumped Roly Poly. Like, they would have threw her bed in the pool. Like, it would have been so much things that would have happened if some of the girls got on Baddies. Tasika would have ran the house. I ran the house. Okay? Like Alicia. Tasika would have ran the house. Who else this season? Anna Mac would have been the Judy and the funny girl of the season. T probably would have been like a Judy or the funny girl in the season too. Who else? Well, Vicky, they would have tried to give her the dumb blonde edit, but she loved God. So I'm just saying, like, a lot of girlies will not last on BGC. So we get into some more serious topics, and they begin to talk about colorism, which I did appreciate them sort of speaking about this, because it shows really that T, to me, Winter can learn a lot from T. T, to me, seems that more at peace with who she is and the background of who she is, being a biracial person, than Winter. Winter, to me, you could tell she's still struggling with that, and I really think it's due to all the social media stuff that has happened to her. But T, to me, seems a lot more at peace with it. I think she's more confident in it, and I think she could care less what people have to say about her being biracial, because she knows who she is at the end of the day, to be honest. And the fact of why I think that's because she talked a lot about like slavery background, and how lighter folks were kept in the home, and then of course darker skinned slaves were put out in the cotton field and stuff like that. So she knows her history, like she knows her background. So that's why I really respected with T when it came to that. She kind of broke it down to Winter. So shout out to her for knowing her knowledge. Okay. All in all, it was a good key to see T again and her a little bit more relaxed. She said she is going to the reunion, and she said she's not going to be sick. So I'm like, girl, you better, Lord Diamond said, I got my tennis shoes on. You better come with your tennis shoes on, strapped up and ready, because they're coming for you, bro. Okay. Let me know what you guys think down below about the podcast if you guys did check it out. Also, Miss Not, clap back at the podcast, okay? Because y'all know Winter loves to talk about some baddies. And she commented under BGC Accept post, I clocked you, Natalie, okay? I'm the GG clocked in a Zeus. She says she's watching and paying for a subscription. Thanks, Bill. Sorry to bust your bubble, Natalie, but there's some free websites. I don't recommend them, though, okay? Download Zeus and pay. And she also went a little bit further. It said some more stuff online recently and says that basically, they've brought in a lot of girls and they haven't been a lot of OG bad girls and they haven't been able. So Natalie said, y'all have asked for me to send all these girls and bring them on this show and have conversations. Not one big bad wolf has done a thing. Red did. I'm sorry. Huh? She sure did. Y'all got anyone else y'all want to send to get me? I'll cut them the check. And she says she wasn't talking about Camila. Cap. And then someone tagged Camille, said, this was a shot at you. Don't let Nat play with you like that. Said, nah, sis ain't talking to me. If this is towards me, I can't respect it if it's not directed. We can always do an encore. Can I have an encore? Do you want more? Brooklyn Floor with the Brooklyn boys. Let me stop. All right. And then Natalie said, more. Send whoever. I'm ready for my mansion, Beverly Hills. More. I can't. You gotta love Natalie. Like, I feel like if you don't like Natalie, you low-key insecure with yourself because it's like she tells you who she is. So don't be mad when you find out. I respect somebody like that. I'd rather you let me know who you are and what I'm getting versus you trick me and then I'm like, damn, you a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? Not saying she a piece of shit, but y'all know what I mean. And then she says, Camila replies by saying, I know on Baddies Eves, their objective was to make me look corny and weak against Nat Nat. I mean, it's their job. You think they're going to do something in my favor? I stepped in the house with no friends and no security by myself. There was hoping she would really get me. Now, I will say the editing of that fight looked a little bit peculiar now. I'm just saying. Okay, I feel like Camila did a little bit of a bigger one than what was shown. And it was skewed and edited and cut, sliced, diced, and put into cartons and boxes in a certain way. So that way, Miss Nunn could look good. All right. Now, let me know what y'all thought about Winter's podcast and what Natalie has to say. I can't think of any BGC girls that don't like Natalie. That's a big bad wolf that'll be able to take her down. They've offered Red to be on Baddies multiple times, she says, and she said no. Okay, y'all, I know Red personally because I'm friends with her cousin. But yeah, I can't think of anybody. Maybe Stassi, but she's not going to do no baddies. Okay, leave your comments down below. We're out, babies.
No personal thing.